Hello, hello.
Hello.
Just you and me so far.
Maybe that's all there'll be.
I know. I got a new profile picture. Trey took it in her kitchen.
It's a great picture, though.
I'm happy with it. Yeah, I had to get rid of the blonde. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's a good
blonde.
color on you.
Thanks. She's got really um, good coloring, good lighting in her kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go there to do more of my videos. Hey, Trey.
Hello.
So, oh,
I was just telling Ange about the tremendous lighting in your kitchen.
It's amazing.
Oh, it is. I need to go do everything in your house. And
so
okay,
Maureen,
Robin's coming in. Good. Hey, will you help me keep track of who's here to do a door prize, please?
Yep.
Thanks. If we get over 20, I'll do two.
Okay.
So, hey, hi, Robin.
Hello.
Angie's here. Robin's here. I think we're going to have quite a few tonight. I hope we do anyway. We got some really great things to share. And Trey, I just got off a dash for an hour.
Oh my.
And the social, I took 5 social media classes. There's 14. I had
Woohoo.
done most of them before, but these, the ones I just took, are new.
Awesome.
Every single person needs to be taking it. You know what? I don't know who this person is. Oh. Hello.
Hello.
There you are. I said, I'm not sure who that person is, but now I know who that person is. How are you?
Good. Yeah, it's because my last name is a first name. So people are like, who's Eddie? No, I'm like, no, it's me.
It's Leah. Well, I am so glad that you are here. Because let's see, Robin and Eddie. Okay. Um, yeah, you guys are going to get me clapping. Oh, I didn't take off my. I just love my new picture, Trey. Got my clappers here. We got a lot of things to get excited and celebrate about. Oh, okay, let's see. Somebody else coming in. Where'd they go? They were just there a minute ago. I know I saw somebody. I'm glad we're a little bit early. Let me know if
I was like an hour early, so there's that.
Yeah, I know you got me worried. I had to run and look. No, it was 9 o'clock.
I think it's always been 9. I just was like, oh,
Yeah, this one I try and do late just because we're gathering more and more people.
right.
Central.
Yeah, different time zones. I think that's a
Yeah.
good thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, what do you guys all think of the new products? Exciting, exciting.
I think I want them.
You can get them.
I know. Excited.
So you know that we can get samples half off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just to
We
whatever
also
we
told
don't
her
earn.
how to get them and have them count towards her sales as well.
Well, you can do that, but you have to order them at full price.
Right.
Or, I mean, you can always order them on a host discount of 10%, or you can even piggyback them on a host order and be able to do up to 30% off, but it's all going to ship to the host. But the
We
need,
were explaining the have your husband host a party idea.
yes, that's a really good way. Hi, Doreen.
Hi. Maureen, hi.
We're just talking, Doreen, about ordering products, new products, and you know, there's several ways to do it. When we order on our samples, it's half off. We have to pay full shipping. Well, $7.95, I believe, shipping, but we don't get commission for it. It doesn't go towards any incentives that are, you know, out that month or that year, actually, for the whole year. But really, the smart way is to have your husband or a family member that's local do a party where you could tag it on to the host discount up to 30%. Then you get full commission on that item. Let's just say it's a, oh, wait a minute, I gotta let two people in here. Let's just say it's $100 item. And if it's a high sales show and you're at 30% discount, now that item costs you $70, but you're paid commission on that 70. So it brings it just over to what it would have been at half off, and then it counts for your commissions and all the incentives. So that's the wise way to do it if you can swing it that way. Hey, Lynette.
Hi.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So glad
Good.
you're here.
Thanks. Did you have a happy birthday?
Oh, thank you. I did.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. I did.
Good. You deserve it. Good.
Went out to my favorite restaurant, Mitchell's Fish Market. There's one in Ann Arbor, Livonia, and Southfield.
Oh, nice. Good.
I am a seafood person. Love seafood.
Yeah. I just made sushi last night at home
Oh,
with salmon and crab and shrimp, and then everything that was left over I threw with some cream cheese and chives today for dip.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I'm like anything from water. I'm all about it.
too. So I actually ordered sea bass. And my brother today's called it grouper. Now, I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't know if it's the same fish or not, but he made it sound like it was. So
I don't know. I've never heard that before. I mean, I know like Chilean sea bass is sea bass, but then like I've been to restaurants where you get grouper on the menu and they don't call it sea bass.
me too.
Maybe they're just not as fancy.
It
Could
was.
be.
Hi,
I mean, I don't often
Soshi.
eat out at like the nicest places,
You know, it really was the Chilean sea bass. That's what it was. All right, we got Julia coming in. We just added Soshi. Hey, hi, Soshi. It's 9:06. I'm going to give another minute or two. I told Trey if we get 20 or more, I'm going to do 2 door prizes.
Yay!
Yes.
I'm doing something else in the background. That's why I'm making weird faces.
Oh, okay. All right.
I know you looked frustrated there. You were like, what?
Was.
Guys, I just got to tell you something too, and I know Doreen's got a shared rewards party coming up, and I did a couple. Actually, I did about half a dozen in January and February, and they added just recently that you can order taste buds on those parties.
Ooh.
And so it was, we did get all the way up to the 25%. And so here's a tip. I ordered taste bud subscription for 4 hosts that had $1,000 parties in January for me. And it was only $16.20 for each subscription. And there's no shipping on it, right? So it was just the $16.20. And then, of course, I went in and asked them to cancel the subscription after because, you know, I just wanted to pay for 1 month. And here's what happened. One of them went ahead and signed up for a full subscription because she just loved it. And so I think if people, my whole thought process was if people get exposed to the idea and try it, then they'll like it. And so, you know, one did out of the 4, so I'm thrilled. But I got full commission on it. And see, what happened was ordering it at the shared rewards party at 25% off. They started out with 10% off because they were a past host. So it really stepped up the discount nicely. All right, you guys, I'm going to give it one more minute and we will get started. Got so much, there's so much good stuff going on with the new products, but so many of you are really doing great with your business, and we're going to see that here on some of our slides tonight, and the great congratulations that we're going to be doing. And so I'm thrilled that you guys are all here. And it looks like Trey did a really good job getting her team here, right? Because Robin, Lynette, Julia, Leah, those are all from your team, right, Trey?
Mm-hmm. And Amanda's not with us because her son is undergoing lots of different procedures and treatments and just so many different things to try to get him ready for his stem cell transplant. So we are praying for her.
Okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right, well, it's 9:10, so I'm ready to, Trey, pass off sharing the screen back to you. Right?
Yeah. Can you
Yep, doing it right
share?
now.
See,
Yep.
okay, you have to
Yep, I just did
enable it for me.
I did.
Okay, let's do this. Here's that. And this is something new, so we're really excited about this. If it works, it's always like, oh. So, is it working?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, check this out. Look at all these fast track achievers. Gina. Oh wait, we want to at least look at it for a minute. Can you go back? I don't know. Can you do that?
You can restart it, but it's 10 seconds each.
Oh, okay. So you gotta look fast. We didn't want it to be boring, so we wanted it really to hop along here. But look at all the $2,500
I
achievements.
know. There's Leah's name.
There's Leah's name.
And Robin.
And Robin. Congratulations, you guys. Here's our top sellers. Way to go, Soshi. Kathy Brubaker. Yay, yay, yay.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Look at these.
Look at these numbers, you guys.
There's Julia.
There's Julia, number
Lynette.
1.
Robin. If 10 seconds was too fast, we'll change it next time.
Yeah. And so, yep, there it is, you guys.
All these $1,000 parties.
All these $1,000 parties. I am so excited. And April Merkel with a $2,000 party. How cool is
She's
that?
awesome.
Okay, you guys, our recruiting was down substantially. Our sales were still up and it was great, but we definitely want to keep asking people. We're going to talk more about that for tomorrow night. But thank you so much for everyone that submitted shows and parties and orders last month to have the great sales that we did. So I did post this on our PC Unstoppables, and tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we're going to do a recruiting blitz. So we're going to give you ideas to invite people to a 30-minute later recruiting event, or meet the Pampered Chef as it's called. So we're really excited about that. And I'm looking, I know, Leah, thank you so much for offering to come on tomorrow night. I would love 3 more consultants to join on. Oh, Lori Thompson's coming in. And so please consider at 8:30 tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, to join on our Meet Pampered Chef. It's really exciting when we've got different consultants on sharing their stories. And, you know, it's easy, right? All right. We went back straight to the beginning.
Yep, that's it. So that was everybody and their achievements. And now we're going to go
Are you
to
gonna bring
our
the rest of it?
next part.
Okay.
Can you, okay, I have to do a new sharing. Sorry.
No problem.
There we go. Look at me navigating this Zoom like no problem.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So there's March.
There's March. Hey guys, it's really boring to get read to, so we aren't going to read this. Just know that you got this, right? That's what the bottom says. You got this.
Exactly.
We've got fabulous sets and a nice, very generous gift when they do $80. So let's roll, Trey.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're going to be trying to accomplish this every 4 parties, add a new host, and like we're going to be doing tomorrow is having this recruiting blitz where we are just going to think about every single person that could use something more in their life, and we are going to offer them the incentive tomorrow. So here's all the reasons to have a party in March. I love this fresh takes on themes. So they do have some new party themes for us to look at in Consultants Corner. So I know that we have our Visly template set up for you, and we do have a 15-minute party that will be set as well. But if you want to go out on your own, we totally encourage that. And there are some new highlights and themes in the Consultants Corner that you can check out. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's actually all planned out for you. Like, it tells you what to post and even some suggested what to say too. So it's really nice. And I know you talked about the shared rewards.
Yep.
Which I don't know if anybody else caught this, but we have a winner in the house. Mom won one of the drawings for that red blanket. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yep. So I'm going to get to see that red blanket in person. P.S. Mom, red is my favorite color.
Well, and I have to thank Doreen, because I was out and about today having lunch with my cousins for my birthday, and Doreen and I were chatting on the way back, and she said, "You won! You won!" No, I think you sent me a text, didn't you? I said, "What did I win?"
She didn't even know. She didn't even know.
No, I didn't know. So anyway, yeah, thank you. That was pretty exciting. It
Yeah.
must be a lucky time for me, but I don't like the word luck, because it's funny. The harder I work, the luckier I get.
It's crazy how that happens. I mean, how many shared rewards did you have in January, though?
5.
Yeah, so your name was in the pot a little bit more. I'm sure. So look at these great ideas to increase your sales in March. Which one? Let's get interactive, guys. Which one do you think you're going to use, 1, 2, or 3, to kind of get people excited to spend some of that tax return money?
Definitely number 1.
Right.
Yep, number 1.
Yes.
1 all the way. And I know we asked a little bit already what your favorite products are, but which do you think, here's a fun one, what thing do you think you're going to sell the most of? That's what I am like,
The mandolin.
The mandolin.
I was just gonna say that.
Yep.
That would get my
Guacamole
vote.
mix.
It's getting the most responses from everything that I've shared so far. It's so unique and different. And you know what, guys? Whatever we're excited about, we're going to sell a ton of. Case in point, whipped cream maker, not a very popular item, but I sold 28 in my first 3 weeks with Pampered Chef because I freaking love that thing. So whatever you love and are passionate about, they're going to see and they're going to get excited about too. So raise your hand if you are vowing right now to get excited about all the new spring products so we can just sell a ton.
Yay.
I solemnly swear to be very excited
Yay.
and sell a ton of spring products, right?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Anybody else have anybody on their wait list for the cookware? I know that when we do those the prize drawing slips, back when we were doing 7-day parties, we would ask people what are they waiting for, and the cookware was on a couple people's lists. Anybody have someone to reach out to about that?
Yes.
It's going to be a nice big sale, or try to flip it into a party, right?
Yes.
Such a great time. Now, if you are new to Pampered Chef and you have never earned free products, guess what? Now is the time. It's going to be so much fun to earn new summer products together. $70 value. I wonder what it is. I'm looking at this picture, wondering if there's a clue in it.
I was thinking the same thing, Trey, but it does have product to be plural. More than
Right.
one.
Right. Terms and conditions apply. Okay, that's not anything new, but I'm like, is it going to be something, maybe a pickling spice, or, maybe what's on the tomatoes over there? I mean, I put everything but the pizza on everything, but maybe it's something different.
Hey, let's ask the question, Trey. How many on the call have had an opportunity to try the everything but pizza rub?
I did.
I have.
I have.
Okay.
What's your
Sarah,
favorite thing
what do
to
you
put it
think?
on?
What did you put it on?
I made the pasta
I
recipe.
did too. I put mine on pasta.
Yum.
Pizza.
Pizza.
I did eggs and hamburger.
You say eggs, Robin?
Yes.
Eggs, yep. Eggs and hamburgers, patties.
Korean barbecue rub is my favorite on eggs, but I'm going to have to try the pizza.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a way to make like homemade combos.
Ooh. You could make pretzels using the pretzel kit and then make a cheese sauce.
Oh, okay.
I'm all about it.
I got it.
We're all going to be like 1,200 pounds after this, but we're going to be real happy.
Uh-huh.
On a healthier note, I did use the everything but the pizza in a kale salad. I made a vinaigrette with the everything but the pizza. It was basically oil and some of kale chopped up, Parmesan cheese, a little bit of olive oil, and then everything but the pizza. It's so good. Less calories than actual pizza, and eating kale. It's always good.
Okay.
So I did want to say, do you know that when someone signs up this month, they're going to get like a boatload of stuff when they hit their $12.50? Think about that. They're going to earn the egg cooker and the scraper. They're going to earn the quick cooker. Then when they hit 1,000, they're going to earn this right here. Then when they hit the $12.50, they're earning the griddle. Like, we're basically saying, join Pampered Chef and we're going to give you a ton of free stuff. It's over $1,000 worth of things right now, guys. This is the time that you really want to hit it up. And not to mention, I think they'll make about 200 in commissions.
And this is just for $12.50 in sales.
Yep.
Oh, man.
So they come out on top. I think it was like 1,300. Something like that. It was a crazy amount. We have a graphic with the math that we'll be sharing with you guys to share with your friends who are like, oh yeah, I couldn't afford to sign up. You can't afford not to right now.
If you help them do 2 express parties, they most likely get it.
Yep.
3 for
I mean,
sure.
Leah just did her first express party, shared rewards. And how much was it, Leah?
We got to like 15% discount, so I was like, oh my gosh, people are buying stuff. This is great.
Yeah. And your sales were 700, right?
Yeah.
That was just one party, your first party. How amazing is that?
Wow.
It was
so
really
cool.
crazy because I was like, I asked everybody on my list. It's funny because you're like, oh, only contact like 30 people a day. But when I do this, I literally do my entire like friends list in like one sitting. And then some people are like, yeah, I'll join. I'm like, wait, you want to? Oh, you want to? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think you would. Okay, yeah, totally. And then they're like, oh, I want to book. And I'm like, Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. This is happening. This is a thing.
It is. It's happening. See, if you ask enough and you keep at it, you're going to see the rewards. And that's what I love about this. It's a math equation. I don't like math or numbers. I'm like really bad at it. But I know if we work hard and keep asking, we're going to get yeses. It might take, 80 people, 100 people, but then all of a sudden, what? You had 4 yeses? That's amazing.
Yep.
So look at this. This next slide is talking about those fast track rewards with that additional quick cooker and the lid, which we already talked about a little bit. So we're going to go to the next one. And then look at, oh, here we go. This is not the exact one, but look at this, guys. Not only is there a bonus for them, there's also a bonus for us. We are getting 100 PC dollars when we recruit in March. You can use your PC dollars for products. You can use your PC dollars for national conference, which I know. Are you going to say something about what we've been thinking about, Mom?
Sure.
Don't be too excited about it. I'm going to tell Dad to poke you.
We're thinking about renting either what do you call it? Not really a condo.
A B&B or Airbnb.
Airbnb. Yes, and then live stream in the national conference to it. So, we're looking for pools and hot tubs and all kind of fun things
Yeah.
for 2 days.
Yep. So maybe we can't all be together in Chicago, but we can all be together here in Michigan. So it'd be a fun time to get to know you guys a little bit better and relax and learn. I learned so much. Asher was how much? I think he was 7 months old. And there was still so much for me to learn, even in between doing baby stuff. So it's super fun. So you can use your PC dollars for registration for national conference. And Mom, should we tell some of the new people why they want to go to national conference outside of the learning and the fun and the hanging out?
Sure.
What comes with that?
Free products. Now we're seeing the new products that have just come out now. There'll be new products again September 1st. So when you register for a conference, which is in July, you will get free products in the mail just for registering, whatever's coming out in September.
It's insane. I don't know how they make money, you guys, because they're always giving us free products.
And
It's
registration
so awesome.
isn't that much. I think it's about $59, isn't it?
It was very affordable. I was like, how is this working? I don't understand the math.
Yeah, truly.
So if you guys didn't know, Pampered Chef offers these webinars that are ways that we can also invite people to take a closer look. If you're not going to be able to make the Wednesday nights, which we know doesn't work for everyone, this one is going to be on a Monday night, and it is going to be Central Time. So we know that that can fit in with some of your guys' schedules a little bit better. And then, okay, where are we going to travel to this year, friends? Here's the slide. Who's got some goals in mind? I know some of you do.
Oh, Puerto Rico all the way.
Okay, so
Yes.
Annette, you recruited Robin, right?
Yes. Yes.
When Robin does 50 in sales, you get 3,000 points. But you haven't only recruited Robin, right?
Right.
You also recruited Leah, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Qualified, that's 6,000
Correct.
points. That's pretty cool. Then promote to director, and you get another 5,000.
And every month that you hold the title of director, you get an additional 1,000 points every month for being a director. They make it so easy to earn these trips, guys. It's February, and I'm already halfway to Texas.
That's pretty incredible, Trey.
It's very, very attainable. I know that I shared with my downline just the breakdown of what you need at your different levels. And I am more than happy to share that with anybody on the call if they want to see just what it would look like broken down for them. So you can know what your sales goals are every month and what it would look like if you recruited someone. And yeah, it's really great to put it on paper and to see where you need to be to get there. And you'll be very surprised at how attainable it is.
It really is. It really is.
How many trips have you gone on, Mom?
Let me see. This will be my 27th year, and I've earned a trip every year. 12, so 27. But I didn't always take the trips because I had 4 children get married. So instead of the trips, I took the cash, the buckos. So you don't have to travel. You can take the money. And so that's an option. But yeah, I went on the first trip and I said, I will do this every year because it's just, it's undescribable what they do. And you just feel like royalty. You get to the airport, to the destination, and there's somebody, you know how they stand there with a sign, right, that says your name or whatever. Well, this says Pampered Chef. And when you walk over to them, they say, okay, just point to your luggage and we'll take care of it from there on out. So they take care of it. They put it on the bus. It magically arrives in your room. You get to the hotel. There's a big waiting reception with food and beverages, all free. And so, you know, we kind of, you know, if your room's not ready, you know, you just kind of mill around and chat with friends, you know, that you've made or new friends that you're making right then. And then, yes, your room is ready. So you go up and there's your luggage. It's all there it got there by itself. And that night there's always a dinner and a like, I forget what they call it, like an arrival party, you know, and a welcome party. And it's always the food of wherever we are at, kind of like a tasting thing, you know, and it just goes on and on.
You haven't taken a vacation until you've taken a vacation with Pampered Chef. And I've done it as a child, right? So I was a teenager experiencing these trips, and holy cow, to go from no vacations to a Pampered Chef vacation was like, are we millionaires now? Because we don't have to like figure out how we're getting to the hotels. And, you know, those little things add up when you're taking a vacation. My husband and I are talking about, oh, we should, you know, try to do something for 11th anniversary since we were COVID, you know, stuck for our 10th. And we're like, well, it's not just the flight there or the hotel. It's the food and the car and all these little things that when you're vacationing with Pampered Chef, they're just like, oh, yep. And you have the shuttle and you go here and you know, go here and go there, and you don't need to worry about all those little things. So I'm just so glad that we can share this with you in the beginning of the year, so you can
Hey,
just
guys,
catch the vision now.
I got to tell them this trait. Pampered Chef likes cruises. So I'm sure there'll be cruises coming up in the future for us. They even paid all of our tips on the cruise. And if you've been on a cruise, you tip your person,
Everything.
your maid of d', your waiter, and then the person that takes care of your room, right? Well, they paid all the tips for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I was blown
It's so
away.
nice.
I had $200 to go spend in the gift shop when I found that out. Because I had saved all this, you know, put this tip money aside. So I went and blew it.
And there's one more thing before we're done that I did not even know was a thing. So I'm glad that this slide is in here. I don't know if anybody else knows about Excellence Awards. Have you heard of Excellence Awards? This is for your sales, for personal sales, personal recruiting, and then if you're developing a team and their sales. So you can earn it in 4 different categories. And when your personal sales are 55,000, when you have 15 recruits, I don't have them all memorized.
Yeah.
And those are the only two that I'm going for. So I don't know what the rest is just yet. I think it might be, is it $1 million, $500,000 in sales? I don't know.
Half for org sales, yeah. And we almost hit it last year. We were pretty close.
I know you were super close. And I think mom has earned 2 or 3 every year.
One or two every year.
Yep. And it's very exciting because you just don't even know how close you are. But if you earn the trip, then you're going to probably earn it in personal sales. It does start different. It goes from June to June, right?
June 1st to May 31st.
Yeah, June 1st to May 31st. So I didn't know that, but it was really, really worked out well for me because I started in April. And so that means I was going strong by June. So I earned it. I earned the first category already. So I'm super excited. I know mom has already earned the first category. Gail, I'm not sure who else has, but I know that there's several others. So you will be surprised at what you are able to achieve. And look at this, like you just get cash. They're like, oh, here's some cash and 500 Pampered Chef dollars. It's just amazing how well they take care of us and love on us and all of our achievements. So we are super excited. I feel like I talked the whole time, Mom. Sorry, I just got excited and went for it.
That's all right. That's all right. There should be. Is there a few more slides, or is this the last
That's
one?
it. That's every single slide that was in your. Oh wait, you can do it March.
Okay.
There might be one more. Oh yeah.
There's your dates. Well,
I do think this is good to think about though, and plan on how many parties you're going to do and how much you're going to submit in sales.
And send that to your director.
Screenshot this, my people that are on the call.
Yeah, screenshot it and
fill it in, and I will keep you accountable. Now, I like to talk to you guys every day.
I do want to talk about Dash because
oh yeah, that was
Dash
in our
has really come a long way, you guys.
You thing.
And as I said, I spent an hour before we started tonight, and I took 5 media classes. And I'm going to tell you what, if you want to kick your business up a notch or 2 or 3, and I mean, we're pretty much all doing social media now. There are 5 courses that you must take, And as I said, there's 14 of them, but I'm going to tell you about 5 and just give you the titles. And I'll probably go ahead and put them on PC Unstoppables. But it tells you, one of them is how to create meaningful content. That's huge, right? The importance of engagement was another one. How to create custom image content. And here was a really good one. Elevating your social media presence. Oh, please take that one first. Please elevate your social media presence. There was part 1 and part 2. And then how to create a content calendar. Plan your social media activity, and Trey, that one blew my mind because you really need a plan for posting on your business page, on your VIP page, and you need themes, and you need plans, and you need to take a calendar and start planning it a month ahead. So you've got themes, and you look at what season it is, and if there's any holidays, and take that all into consideration. Anyway, those were the 5 that I just took that blew my mind. And, I think I'm running a pretty decent online business with Trey's help. But I appreciate how she's given all of us great tips and ideas on Pizza Unstoppables. But you guys, I am going to urge you, take these 5 classes. And if you haven't taken any of them yet, please do. And here's something too. Pampered Chef gives me a leaderboard, And so guess what? Everybody on my team, I can see what they've done. So I know. And you know what? There's a direct, oh, I was so excited about this. Soshi, you're still on, right? Okay. There's a direct relation to the people who have taken a great amount of dash classes, because Soshi right now is #1 for points for dash classes. And guess who was #1 in sales on our personal team? Soshi Hunt.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, Soshi. So, and if you look at Soshi's social media, she's taken the classes because she is doing everything that it says. And I'm also thrilled with Doreen. Doreen has a fabulous presence on Facebook, and she has her own blog as well as her business page. And so I really appreciate that. And she's really dedicated and consistent. And that's what it takes: consistency and dedication, commitment. You can't run an online business without being online. Right, Trey? What else can I say, Trey, about that? Oh, you're muted out.
Okay.
There you are.
Okay, I ended it. No, I think you're 100% right. And we are helping you guys with Visly, with staying on theme with the different holidays that are coming up, but we are scaling back, and we're only going to do 1 post a day to allow you to be jumping in there throughout the day and scheduling different things and sharing things that are current, that you love, because it's one thing for me to create a template for you, but it's another thing to be adding more of your own content. So we are letting the templates breathe a little. So we'll get you a post to get you started in the morning, you know, maybe an 8 a.m. post or a noon post, but letting you fill in the rest. And I really appreciate those of you that have been helping me with the templates. There's just so much that goes behind the scenes to making everything. And I just appreciate especially Julia, Lynette, you guys have really been contributing a lot. And I know that we've said thank you before, but I just wanted to publicly thank you. And I know, Julia, you are just kind of going through a time right there in Texas. And I just wanted to celebrate you a little bit for being my #1 in sales with over $4,000. And it's just such an encouragement to know that, you know, we can do this business virtually no matter what's going on. And I think your successes this month really prove that, you know, being in the middle of a global pandemic and then having that crazy ice storm hit Texas. And you had one of your best months ever without power some days, you know, without proper things that we're normally used to every day. And I'm probably going to start crying because I'm just so proud of you and all of your accomplishments. And it's just amazing. So if I think I'm like, oh, I'm kind of not having a great day, I'm like, wait a minute. Julia just pulled out the best month. And I don't even know if you had power every single day of last month. You didn't have power, and you still were, you know, doing parties and showing up and creating content and being such a positive force. And I just wanted to love on you a little bit and thank you for all that you've done to contribute. And I just wanted to congratulate you on such an amazing month.
Thank you.
So I hope you've all had an opportunity. Thanks, Trey, for doing that, because you know, when here's the thing, when the times get tough, the tough get tougher, and Julia did it. She got tougher. I did want to bring this up, and I'm glad that this is on the screen, Trey. If you have not gone to the Facebook group and Pampered Chef Consultant Scoop, is it just called Pampered Chef Scoop or Consultant?
Yeah, it's Pampered Chef Consultant Scoop, and you're gonna see the green logo across the top of it. And you do have to provide your consultant number and agree to the group rules. But it has been really nice to just kind of be in there with a lot of other consultants and see some different ideas and be kind of in the know. Jessie goes live, I think, weekly, and other ones from the home office go live, and their energy is just super infectious. And I know I get jazzed when I listen to Jessie. He's like my favorite.
Well, and you're privileged to information that's just
Yes.
coming out. So if you
Yes.
want to see, you know, the latest updates, you can go there.
Yep. And they're sharing different things that are changing. So on the website, the guacamole and the French onion dip images were actually switched. And so they just told us, hey, we've made that update. Some of you were questioning if that was the right image. So thank you for that feedback. So it's also a place for us to be able to give feedback like that. And then there have been shared a couple of hacks for the avocado tool because it's really super sharp. If you go on and order a replacement blade cover for the paring knife, it fits over top of that. So that was just something that I learned from the group.
Cool. Hey Trey, I'm going to ask because you know we finished early, and does anybody have any questions? I spent some time with Doreen a little while ago talking about the shared rewards parties and answered some questions and gave her some hot tips that she found helpful. Does anybody else have any questions about shared rewards or anything else at all that Trey and I can answer? Don't be afraid to ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question, and I have asked all of the dumb questions. I have.
I'd like to ask a tiny question. How did you like seeing the little change that we did today with just seeing kind of everybody's name with that little music? Was that something that you'd like us to keep doing, a slideshow like that, or would you like to be read to?
I like that because I think it really drags the meeting out when you read each name. I'm sure all of us can see the names. We know who's on there. So to stop and I'm not against, publicly doing a public shout out, but I think if your name is on the paper, it still qualifies.
I agree with Soshi.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I love words of affirmation. That is my jam for sure. But I don't feel like I need mom to read my name to me. I feel like if I see it, it's good. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody felt equally encouraged and celebrated enough.
Oh, I appreciate you asking.
Because it's something we'd like to do again moving forward. And look how much more time we have for encouragement and training.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm going to offer a tip, and it was in the host coaching, but it's so easy to miss things because there's so much. And in talking with Doreen, I reminded her that you want to have the host, as she's the one creating the messenger chat, to name the chat PC March 9th, 8 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. It makes it so much easier for everyone to find the title as they're scrolling. And for me especially, you get two parties in the same week, and you want to remember what party was what day at what time. And so it's really going to help you keep yourself and the host and all the guests in tune to when it starts. And then again, to be able to find it. And here's something else too, Trey. I did 3 last week, 50 express parties. And one of the parties, the people, they had so much fun. They kept commenting. They kept for days. And there was one lady, she messaged me privately and she said, I want to tell you, I'm really annoyed at the notifications that I'm getting. And she said, I was going to book a party, but forget it. She really did. She said, forget it. So, I went in and with my paintbrush of apology, and she ended up booking a party. She did book. But, you know, I explained to her that they were so excited and that if she wanted, she could have left the chat. That would have been okay. Or turn off your notifications, right? Can you turn off your
Yeah.
notifications?
Yeah, you can mute a group.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So obviously that's not been in my instructions at the end of the party, but maybe it should be to turn off the, what did you just call it?
You can mute the conversation.
Mute the conversation. Okay. I think that might need to be part of, you know,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Maybe after you've placed your order, feel free to mute the conversation or leave, like we're not offended. But I do like it when they stay because I can put more things in it later, you know.
Well, it was a gal, it was the host having a party for her daughter who had just joined. And so they went on and on for probably 2 hours after the party. And then it continued the next day. And there was probably at least six people that were just having a ball. And I did kind of wonder, you know, if this was going to be annoyance to anybody. And so the woman, she said, "Is this a private message I'm sending you?" And I said, "Yeah, nobody." Oh, good, because I want to tell you what I thought. So anyway, that's just a tip too. That's a newfound tip. Anyway, anybody else?
When is the national conference? What are the dates?
Oh,
July 22nd to the 24th, I believe. I think I put it in my calendar already. Yeah, it's the 22nd to the 24th.
mm-hmm. And we'll be looking at doing something here in Michigan.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we might go a little bit mid-state, you know, because with us being in the Ann Arbor area, we're kind of in the eastern side. So, you know, depending on where people are coming from, we might go a little bit west. But of course, we'll have to plan this out. I'll reserve someplace, but we'll have to have commitments from people. But we'll see how many people are interested in, how many are available, how many feel comfortable. You know, we got to see where we are at that point with quarantine and all that jazz. So, all right, you guys. We're looking forward to a good weekend this weekend with the party that Trey's been creating and organizing. I'm excited about that, as usual. I know Trey and I were thinking today that this could be the biggest, right? Because so many people are wanting to hear and see about this.
And the way that I've been talking about it, just so that you kind of get the vibe that we're putting out, is that, you know, this isn't going to just be videos of home office people doing stuff. You know, they're going to get the insider scoop from us, you know, what we like about the products, how we're finding to use them the best. So when you're creating your content to share, kind of think of little tips, that you could be sharing about how to use whatever, product you're going to be showing off. So maybe taking just a tiny bit of a different approach, instead of like, this is an awesome recipe, but, you know, kind of helping them to understand a little more of the how-tos of the different products. I still think we need someone for the cherry pitter, and a couple of the other things. You know, we already have the enamel cast iron, so we don't really need a video of that, but I do have one, you know, that sort of thing. So if anybody has anything that they think would be great to share, like I so appreciate Soshi sharing the taste buds little video that she put together. And I know Julia's doing one for breakfast, and I know Lynette's doing one for waffles. And I know not everybody has the new products, which is why we're really excited to help you guys with this, you know, to be able to show real people using the products that you might not have yet. So we're really looking for this to be a vehicle for you to book parties and for you to use this as a vehicle to show people more about Pampered Chef, and to talk about the opportunity in a slightly different, maybe non-threatening, way where if someone's curious about it, they can see us all working together and, what it looks like to be a part of our team and our team culture, instead of maybe, oh, check out this opportunity night and now we're really expecting something to happen with you, or whoever knows what's going on in someone else's head. So it's a kind of nice casual way for them to kind of take a closer look too.
Hey Trey, you know what I was thinking too? There's a couple of products, one being the prep mandolin and the other being the griddle grill. Is that it? I don't even think it would be a bad thing if we had different consultants doing, different things, because that prep mandolin.
Currently, we have 3 different videos going for, or 3 or 4 different ones for the griddle.
Okay.
And I know that we do have 2 different ones for the prep mandolin, but I was going to ask Sarah if she could share hers of her daughters using it as well, because, a 9-year-old using this gadget, I think is really neat to see how easy it is.
Truly.
To use for a child.
Yeah, no, that's excellent.
And
Okay, so
safe.
we're thinking along the same lines, because they're varied in so many different ways and that you can use them.
They're really remarkable, like you're saying. So we can't wait, and you can go ahead and start inviting people to the group. It's really important that you share the link and not the invite button, because what we found is when we have 20, 30 consultants clicking that invite button, that's going into the tens and thousands, and then we don't have people that add themselves. It's this whole Facebook algorithm thing that it just doesn't benefit us to use the invite button.
We don't want to get blocked. We don't want to get blocked.
And we don't want you to be blocked either.
Right.
And it's way more personal when you reach out to someone with a message and tell them that you've been thinking about them, that you're so excited about the new products. Like, who doesn't like that? Sure, we might get people that join when you click the invite button for sure, but it's so much more personal when you reach out with the text or an email or whatever. So go ahead and share and get that going. We do have a preview post in the group already, with some information about what's going to be happening. And we can't wait to fill it with our schedule of when you guys will be sharing things. And we're very excited. I have some new recipes to share. Okay, I'm super excited about this one. So it's a mint cherry, I think pistachio quinoa salad that I found that I was like, oh, this sounds amazing and perfect because you needed fresh cherries. So I can't wait to share that one in the group. And, it's not a Pampered Chef recipe, so it's not going to be anywhere else. All the other ones, other consultants have. So we tried to create new things for everyone to see in our event. So we're very excited.
The cranberry orange muffin recipe isn't a Pampered Chef recipe either.
I love that, Soshi. I love bringing new recipes to our customers that no other Pampered Chef consultants have, because then it's just more that we're doing for them. And this is really a service. So when you think about your business, this is something that we're doing for our customers as a service. And I know we've gotten so much feedback from people that have attended that love that we're not being pushy, that love that it's not about the sales, that love that it's just a fun get together where they can see, familiar faces now because we've been doing this for a couple months. And they are loving it. And so let's keep doing it as long as they're loving it. And the more people that we invite that are new will want to come back more and more, because we're a super fun bunch and we have amazing things to share with them. So
Yay. Actually, one of my customers shared with me, if it wasn't last night, it was night before, that was one of the things that they liked in my VIP group, is that I mix it up. I have Pampered Chef recipes and I have recipes from other places, and I demo products with demo recipes using Pampered Chef products from other places. And
I
my
think
response to what
Go ahead.
them was, of course, because that's how you cook at home. No one uses just one cookbook or one recipe source to feed their family. So it would make sense that I would do that in the VIP group like you do at your home.
I love that you said that, Soshi. I actually bought the new Magnolia Home, the second volume, and I'm having so much fun cooking through it using my Pampered Chef tools. And you know what? I'm getting great feedback. I had over 70 comments from people about that cookbook, and I'm loving that I'm showing them that there's a faster, easier way to cook through that cookbook.
Cool.
Anybody have anything else to share? So if you guys find any recipes that you think would be great to showcase this weekend, let me know. Send them to me in a private message. I'm still looking for a couple different ones to feature. If there's any dessert recipes that can be made on a griddle, that is what I'm looking for in particular. I do also have a stuffed hash browns that, like, just thinking about it makes me drool, recipe that we'll be sharing as well. And if you'd like any of the images or the graphics to kind of use as a promo, let me know and I can put that in the consultant chat that we have going for that. And if you're not in that consultant chat, let me know as well so I can add you, because we'll be sharing different things the day of. Because when someone goes live or if someone's going live, we like to share that with each other so then we can all hop on that live if we can, and then share that out with our friends that are in the group. It just makes it so much more effective. So I think that's
How
everything.
about a dessert panini? I know we have the Bananas Foster sandwich,
I would
but what
love
about
that.
something with pound cake and fresh berries on the griddle?
Or
Do you know that we have that recipe? Have you
Peaches,
seen that
guys.
before? It's the stuffed French toast. Maybe I should do that
No.
one.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say a s'mores panini.
We
Ooh,
used
that
to
sounds
do grilled peaches
Oh, that would be good too.
on pound cake.
I'll look for both of those. The one I'm thinking about, Soshi, Mom, you might remember this one. You take 2 of those dessert shells that you can buy for like the strawberry shortcake, and you put like a cream cheese filling and then raspberries, smash it together and put it on the grill pan. But that could be reinvented.
Yeah.
And then there was some powdered sugar or some deliciousness. It's a beautiful picture. I'll have to.
I was gonna.
Good
That
idea.
sounds very yummy.
Yeah, and unique in that you would put the 2 shells together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that would be unique.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes, we're gonna do a drawing, and I'll put it on PC Unstoppable. Who the
Oh, I
winner
have the
is.
wheel to side up already.
Oh, okay. Excellent. We can do it now. We can do it now.
All right. Let me share the screen. Hang on. I have to find the which one am I sharing? Here we go. Share. Everybody's there, I think. I'm not going to share it till I go down. Lynette, Robin, Soshi, Leah, Stephanie, Doreen, Angie. Do I put my name in there? Do I count, Mom?
No.
Okay. Ready? We apply the wheel. I do all the work and don't get the rewards. I'm just kidding. I get way more rewards. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Wheel is spinning.
Great. Did you put me?
You got everybody?
Yeah. Stephanie, Angie, Lynette, Robin, Leah, Doreen, Julia. That's everybody.
Okay.
Soshi?
Oh yeah, I think Stephanie, were you meaning that because you're a director? Did Stephanie win?
No, Doreen won.
Oh, Doreen. Okay. Congratulations, Doreen.
Thank you.
And are you in the taste buds, Doreen?
Yes, I am.
Well, what I was gonna offer, because I think it's just the best, is the package of everything but the pizza seasoning that goes with the pasta skillet pepperoni dish.
That's what I made.
Oh, it is delicious.
Magical.
Oh,
So Doreen, you'll have an extra packet.
Great. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Yay.
Congratulations. You've already got the recipe card, so well, I'll bring it anyway because you might give it to one of your daughters.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. We really appreciate it because without you, we wouldn't have the fun that we do.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.